It is a bone-chilling winter evening with gusty wind from the north. As dusk approaches, this barred owl knows it's the right time and place to perch and wait for a mouse or a vole to pass on the snow below. It has been over an hour, and it might take 1 or 2 more. From the owl's point of view, this time is well spent. The mouse might not agree, because from its point of view, the remaining year or 2 of its own time on Earth do not equate to a single meal of an owl. So I ask myself, what is the true value of my time? Well, it is the same as the value of my life. This is simply because the quantity of time I have in this mortal realm is limited to my lifetime. Most people know that time has value, but grossly underestimate its monetary equivalent. So let's compare time and money. We already established our time here is finite, of limited supply that cannot be duplicated. Money, on the other hand, is not as limited to us. Its supply can accumulate exponentially. Our time is one of a kind and irreplaceable. We are also guaranteed to lose a portion of it every single day, making what time remains even more valuable. Money and physical wealth is not unique and is replaceable. It has a fluid nature in that it could be lost and earned back many times over. These stark qualitative differences make money an impossible measure of our time. We give time to receive money, but cannot give money to receive our time back. Our time is the most precious work of art that we come to create on this earth. Trading that away will leave our purpose unfulfilled. To prove this further, consider how the value we put on our time goes up as we earn more. Our time has not changed, but our perception of options available to us has. A billionaire's time is no different from ours. The truth is, once we take care of our basic needs, we realize that selling additional time will not be worth it at all at the going rate. But instead, many accept the time value offered by others, and as such, it never comes close to our true worth. We fall into the labor market where employers treat us as a replaceable commodity. A ditch digger's back-breaking 60-hour week may pay the same as a lawyer's half-an-hour consultation. They both accept these rates because the marketplace says so from an objective third-party point of view. In reality, our time is nothing but subjective because it is our life. As people left the more self-sufficient lifestyle of our ancestors to enter the labor market, the working wages gradually decreased. As labor markets become further globalized, they ensure that living standards decline to a global average. Becoming self-employed may help, but we will still be forced to compete with globally traded products. The only permanent solution to not being held hostage like this is to gain back the security of self-reliance. To be free, we need to be independent in the necessities of life. Once those are satisfied through mostly self-sustaining life on the land, without much need for money, it once again becomes up to us. We will start valuing our time from our perspective and not that of our employer, because our basic food, water, and shelter needs are already met by us. Recently, some countries proposed to offer everyone a state benefit in the form of a monthly payment for basic needs. How different is this from a slave master providing his slaves with bare necessities to live, while rendering them dependent and therefore obedient and submissive? The responsibility is ours. Others don't have our best interests on top of their list. That would be our list. Loss of independence is a loss of freedom, and freedom is the source of true wealth. A wealth of time that I control and apply to what matters most in my life. In nature, every living being expresses its full potential by spending its time from its own point of view. This assures a rich, self-balancing tapestry of coexistence with thriving ecosystems when left undisturbed. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about human impact on nature. Maybe that is because many have given up their autonomy for a false sense of security. Well, my time is not for sale at any price. What's the value of your time?